This news update is brought to you by...
Say hello to Shanta. Shanta is an entertainer, but she also loves to be entertained, which is why she has Flow TV brought to her through Flow's 100% fiber to the home network. It's great for busy Shanta because she can control the time she watches her favorite shows, play back from the start in case she missed it, or even record with cloud video recording. And with her Flow services bundle, enjoys much more for much less. Visit any Flow retail outlet, call 1-800-804-2994, or visit discoverflow.co to find out more. One-of-a-kind connection. This is how we flow.
Welcome to your Barbados Today evening update for Wednesday, June 22nd. Thanks for joining us. I'm Fernella Wedderburn. Topping the news at this hour, Prime Minister Frondell Stewart is angered by growing violent incidents and he's urging Barbadians to fight back. In fact, he says he's ready to lead the fight, warning that small groups that have little respect for human life appear bent on tarnishing the island's respected image. Speaking with reporters on the sidelines of the Ronald Weeks Primary School graduation this morning, the Prime Minister expressed concern about recent messages circulating on social media threatening violence at the four-day morning jam. Stewart is calling on the nation to wake up.
If, as a nation, we are materially successful, but in terms of our values, in terms of the character of our people, we are deficient and wanting, then all of our material comfort can be destroyed overnight. And therefore, I think that we have to wake up.
The Prime Minister pointed out that the perpetrators are products of Barbadian homes, schools, and in some cases, Sunday school. He says the country must assess where it has gone wrong.
Let's be very frank about it. These people have the courage to fight for what they want, to lose their lives for what they want. What they want is the wrong thing. Those of us who want the right thing, and we who are interested in doing the right thing, go and hide in some corner, unwilling to fight or afraid to fight. We have to fight back in the society. And as Prime Minister, I am prepared to lead that, because I don't think that that direction for this society is going to pay off in the end.
Meanwhile, law enforcement officials are calling on event organizers to beef up security at the events. The appeal comes on the heels of a video making the rounds on social media showing two men brandishing firearms at a fete. Police spokesman David Welch tells Barbados Today the force is aware of the video, and he's advising that event organizers step up security by ensuring that all patrons are searched, whether on land or at sea. The acting superintendent of police says the force will not back down on its efforts to rid the streets of illegal weapons. Today, police destroyed a number of illegal guns using a machine donated through the United Nations Center for Peace and Disarmament in Latin America and the Caribbean. The weapons destroyed included rifles, shotguns, and various handguns, including pistols and revolvers of different calibers. The guns were among a batch of 300, which were obtained by police following cases that were adjudicated in the law courts and police operations. Some of the guns were also handed in by citizens. In other news this Wednesday, the opposition Barbados Labour Party will go one-on-one with Barbadians as it steps up its campaign to tackle national issues. Not only is the party set to resume its Rubbing Shoulders program next Thursday, but as from early as tomorrow, the party will be launching its first parish consultation at the Foundation School in Christchurch. On the agenda is the state of the agriculture sector, and stakeholders will get the chance to air their concerns. Opposition leader Mia Motley told reporters at a news conference today no party has all the answers, and the BLP believes Barbadians must tell the party how to fix the country.
We believe that it is important that Barbadians have the opportunity to be able to come and tell us how they think we can fix this country. We have our own ideas, but you can't educate people and then treat them as if they're uneducated and that extent, we want to signal to the country that this is not what we believe simply in opposition. This is how we believe that governance should proceed. And indeed, we are committing ourselves to it and have done so in the last few years. So tomorrow night will be the launch of the People's Assemblies that will be dedicated to consultations on the way forward, with the Covenant of Hope being the background document against which consultations will take place. We hope in 2 weeks' time to go to St. James and thereafter to St. George.
There's more to crop over this year than just good music and fantastic events. Fans who attend events staged by the National Cultural Foundation could walk away with an even bigger prize. The foundation is providing an opportunity for anyone purchasing a ticket to enter a competition to own a piece of the rock. NCF officials made the announcement as they unveiled their Lot 5 for campaign in St. James this morning.
So here we are this morning, this afternoon rather, sitting in the living room, as we would say, the living room of the potential building that's going to be going to be sited. This is what I'm so excited I am, but I can't get the words out. Going to be sited on this land. I must say thanks very much for all the support we've been having so far. Everybody's very excited and things are happening. But in my opinion, the excitement has just begun. The excitement is going to really show itself when we see the droves of people coming into the events that the NCF is soon going to be having, and everybody wanting to have a piece of the rock. And not any piece of the rock. Number 5, Dean's Garden, Deanstown Terrace. I can't get it right. Number 5, Deanstown Terrace, St. James.
In sports, West Indies captain Jason Holder will be assessed on Friday morning to determine whether he will play just ahead of the do-or-die contest against South Africa. The 24-year-old fast bowler only played 2 overs in yesterday's 6-wicket loss to Australia before he was forced from the field with a left hamstring strain. He was expected to undergo scans on the injury today, but he will now receive treatment and be monitored ahead of the upcoming game. Holder has had an average series to date, scoring 31 runs from 5 innings and taking 5 wickets.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
I love it. I love it. I gave in your sweetness. Hey, it's your girl Azizi, the Barbados City Crop Over Superstar 2015. The competition is even more exciting this year. There'll be 3 champions. The public will choose their junior, Soca Royale, and Pickety Crop champions. So here's how it works. Go to our Facebook page at www.facebook.com/Barbados Today to fill out your competition form. 2. Upload your video with your song to Barbados Today's Facebook page. 3. Make sure you invite all your friends and family to vote for you. The contestant with the most votes by the end of their competition will be crowned champion. I gave you your sweetness. I know you like sweetness. All of this is sweetness. Secure your future, be financially strong. Since 1983, we have been there for you. A smart range of products, great tax benefits. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. Humble beginnings to smart loans, smart savings. Save smart and borrow smarter. That's the move for me. Stability, prosperity. We're the solution to your hopes and your dreams. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union. The Barbados Workers Union Cooperative Credit Union.
To news from the region now, Grenada inches a step closer to replacing the British Privy Council with the Caribbean Court of Justice. Parliament has stamped its approval on the CCJ bill, one of the several pieces of constitutional reform legislation, which must now be passed in the Senate with a simple majority. If the bill gets the Senate's nod, citizens will vote in a referendum. Barbados, Guyana, Dominica, and Belize are the only Caribbean countries which have adopted the Caribbean Court of Justice as their final court. Further afield, Democrats in the United States Congress are refusing to leave the floor of the House of Representatives in a bid to force a vote on gun control laws. The group of nearly 100 wants expanded background checks and the blocking of gun purchases to suspected terrorists. It follows the shooting of 49 people at a nightclub in Florida this month. The effort is being led by John Lewis, a veteran of the civil rights movement of the 1960s, who has already led one walkout of the House since the attack against the gay nightclub 10 days ago.
We have lost hundreds and thousands of innocent people to gun violence. Tiny little children, babies, students and teachers, mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, daughters and sons, friends and neighbors. And what has this body done? Mr. Speaker, nothing. Not one thing. We have turned a deaf ears. We have turned deaf ears to the blood of the innocent and the concern of our nation.
Now, President Barack Obama took to Twitter to thank John Lewis for taking the lead on gun violence in Congress. And on that note, we come to the end of our news and sports. But for the very latest, visit our website at www.barbadostoday.bb. Also, subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're also on Izumi Media in bus terminals or screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you, as well as Channel 99 on Flow TV or Mix 96.9 FM. I'm Frenella Wedderburn. Good evening.